Welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It is time for another episode of Mega Man X6, the 4th episode, and today we're going to take on the Recycle Lab as well as the Laser Institute. We're going to start off with the Recycle Lab. Let us begin today, and I think we used 0 before, so why don't we use X this time with the Falcon Armor. And this here is Metal Shark Player, which we did see in the previous episode. Alright, once again we have the right armor gimmick. Let's go through the stage quickly now. And yes, as I stated before, it's a really boring trash compactor level, which are never really the best in these games. Alright, so we just need to get these guys out of our face, which they take quite a bit of hits. But with enough perseverance, you can get through them just fast enough. And I guess while we're here, we should probably test out our new weapons. Well, you already saw Magma Blade. And you see Meteor Raynord over here. Alright, here's our newest weapon that we got previously, Ray Arrows. Well, once we have a bit more space, I can showcase it. Yeah, for these parts, you better not have a busted Joy-Con, well, at least for those of you playing on the Switch version. Because if you do, this part could be a real pain in your asshole. Alright, but now that's done, you see, as you jump, it'll move the same way X jumps. And it can cling onto walls. Pretty neat item if you're having some trouble hitting certain enemies, but you're not going to encounter that too much in this game. And they don't even do all that much damage to most enemies, I'd say. And I could showcase the charged version, which we could do right here. Which is actually pretty strong in my opinion. Definitely covers a good amount of area too. It can be useful for Mets who get one-hit KO'd very easily. Uh-oh. Almost got killed there. Again, that's how boring this level is. There isn't really much to talk about. But thankfully we're near the end of it. Alright, Met, could you get out of my face already? I'm just realizing the weird hitbox of the Nightmare Souls. Because like, it looks like the tentacle parts don't have hitboxes, as you can see there. You gotta hit them near the head or chest. Which can get very frustrating after a bit. Get out of my way. Alright. Alright, since we already went through the secret area, we just go down here. Alright, we go on in here then. And here's the next part of the level. With the mid-boss I think I was talking about in the previous episode that I forgot about. Before we can get to Mr. Metal Shark Player. Oh yeah, and this is the... Oops. Shouldn't have done that. But here's the nightmare effect in this stage. The floor is frozen over here, which isn't the most annoying gimmick, honestly. Honestly, of all of them in this stage, this is probably the one you'll have... in this game, I mean. This is the one you'll probably have the least amount of trouble with. Come on, move. Thank you. At least we have some space to move here. Alright, give me that guy, that Reploid. Can you move? Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I didn't want that guy to respawn. Alright, thankfully we had another life in there, thanks to that Reploid sitting there, so Reploid's our friend. So the more I think about it, the more ducking, I think X should have had a ducking animation for when he uses the saber. Alright, no need to duck here. I'm gonna use Magma Blade on these guys. Oh, come on! Screw this. That's way too many deaths in one spot. Okay, what? That doesn't hit past that? Alright then. Nope. Alright, now we go up here. Seriously, this is not the best placement. Alright, we'll stand still until that moves. Yeah, if you have the Shadow Armor, it's probably best to use that one in this stage. Actually, no need to duck again. Uh-oh. Ooh, we're not dead. Nope. Ooh, I almost died again. Alright, thankfully there's no Nightmare Souls here, so the Reploid is safe. It's kind of dumb how those guys don't get damaged when under the trash compactor, but we do. No! Ooh, that took so much damage. Oh, well, come on, and the heart tank is sitting right there. We gotta do this all over again. You see why I have this on rookie mode now? You die too many times, you're just gonna be doing this over and over again. And again, if you don't have the patience for that, you're gonna have a real bad time, so it's just better to have it like this. And okay. I guess that one's more my fault. Just really, some of the placements in the stage are not the best. Oh, come on, real? Thought I was gonna, dash over those. Alright, thankfully I can kill him from past the wall with this. Oh, come on, X, move it, dude. Okay, you see my problem here? I'm literally trying to get up this wall, and I can't. I literally can't wall cling up there. Alright, there we go, we got some HP. Seriously, great placement, dude. You try to get through this as fast as possible. The level design really encourages you to move as quickly as possible, but there's so many enemies placed very poorly, that kind of discourages doing that. And again, these enemies are also placed in a way where even if you try to duck, if they hit you and the trash compactor happens to still be just right above you, of course. Oh my Jesus. Alright, damage boosting, I don't care. Alright, seems like we're just about at the end of this. Yes, we are, okay. And now we should be getting that to that mid-boss I was talking about before. This guy looks kinda ugly, I'll be real. I think those are supposed to resemble eyes, but they kinda... It really doesn't work, let's just say. Alright, you gotta damage these cannons here. Whatever are the magenta ones is the ones you're supposed to hit. I mean, this isn't a bad boss, I'd say. But honestly, after that bit of the stage, do you really want to do that all over again? You know, those should be hitting. They are not. Because that makes a lot of sense. Alright, just drops those bombs, as you can see. Can you not do that? There we go. And you're dead. Alright, we can take this off rookie mode now. Because I'm not redoing that whole part of the stage. Just a waste of time. And it's really not going to be fun enough to keep going through that over and over again. But now, we're here at Metal Shank Player stage. Yeah, that's right, I said Shank Player. And he has a pretty interesting power as well. You! What are you up to? Instead of investigating the nightmare, you are manipulating it. It's strange that you are not affected by the nightmare. Hehehe, you have excellent DNA, don't you? I'd like to analyze your DNA once. You must be Metal Shark Player, right? It doesn't matter, I'll get your DNA. He's literally fighting us just for our DNA. Which, Metal Shark Player is a pretty easy boss, actually. You just jump over him anytime he does all that swimming, I think, through metal. He'll try to throw his metal anchor at you, which is relatively easy to dodge. I say that as I get hit by it. And it can bounce around the arena as well, so you better be careful of that. But later on in the fight, he'll also do something pretty cool. Like I said before, he has interesting powers, and we can showcase that here. Assuming I don't die too quickly. And maybe I might die on purposely, just so, you know, we can showcase a bit more things. Alright, this is what I was talking about. He can manipulate metal and even have show up astral projections of previous Mega Man X series bosses. That there being Magna Centipede from X2. He can also, if I remember correctly, I think he can also summon Sting Chameleon from X1. And I think Blast Horner from X3 as well. Also, when we get his weapon, I can showcase another little special thing that's also a reference to an older Maverick. But now we use Meteor Rain, which is his weakness. And yes, you guessed correctly, he likely has Spark Mandrill Syndrome as well. Alright, and that's what happens to him anytime you hit him with Meteor Rain. Which actually works decently well against him. And his hitbox isn't too slim to the point where it wouldn't hit it if you misfired a little bit. So I think it's pretty neatly designed there, at least. And weird how in this game it kind of makes a little bubbly sound effect. Where in the X challenge it makes a more whoosh, like whooshish sound effect, something like that. And with his metal manipulation here, you can actually manipulate it in a way where he'll bring up one of the other Mavericks that I mentioned before. And why don't we use Charged Meteor Storm or Meteor Rain? Alright, that didn't accidentally hit him because I want to showcase this. They kind of just fall from the sky like as a meteor shower to the side. That's kind of how that works. But Metal Shark Player is now down. And now there's only one Maverick left. At clear time, you got the Metal Anchor. A rebounding blade used on the ground. And you got Raku Kojin. Alright, press attack plus down button in the air with 0. It's very similar to his ice attack from X4 and his fire attack from X5. Also, why was one of the replicas named Devilish? Whatever. Metal Shark Player, an ex-investigator of a recycle team. He studied recycling in order... How do you study recycling? Oh, how do we put this in that bin? What? Whatever. In order to create a new replica force. Excuse me. Parts of disposed Mavericks. His most important work was to analyze and control DNA data from the Mavericks. His analysis ability was so great that he succeeded in resurrecting dead Mavericks. Yeah, like we saw with Magna Centipede. Since DNA resurrection is explicitly prohibited, The law instantly dealt with him. Gabe was also interested in DNA resurrection, so he encouraged him to collect the DNA data instead of stopping him. Metal Shark would have continued if Gate had stopped him. It's Metal Shark player, excuse you. Alright, let's save real fast. We've only got one more stage left to do. And that will be the Laser Institute. And we'll do 0 for this one. Shield Sheldon. I used to call him Shield Shieldon, like after the Pokemon when I first played this, but obviously that's wrong. Alright, and this is the stage of the Laser Institute, which the name suggests a sort of gimmick. And I don't know how that Repwood is floating again, but whatever. Alright, and this stage has invisible floors. Because that's always a good thing. It's, well, it's not bad level design-wise, even though it's kind of easy to slip on them. It's very similar to the gimmick from Cloudman stage in Mega Man 7. Where his stage does something similarly as well, but we can always showcase that whenever we finally play Mega Man 7 on here. And by the time I do, I'll probably completely forget about that. Alright, so here's the gimmick. The first one's already done for you. You have to hit the lasers on those mirrors so they open the door. And they can go in any which direction, too, that they please. You will take damage from them when they're firing off, as you saw before. And this one's already set up, too, weirdly enough. And this red thing is sitting here. Ow, I'm taking so much damage. Alright, and we hit that. There we go. Alright, we'll just keep hitting this from down here. I think that should do. Alright, yes it does. And there are 2 doors here, as you can see. And one of which I want to go to the secret area. We can go this way, but if we... Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no. If we angle that down... Ah, god damn it. Alright, if it starts me, it does not start me from the beginning, so that's good. Alright, these guys are kind of hard to damage because of their shields. Ow. Whew. Get out the way, dude. Alright, that's one. Alright, we just wait for it to shoot again. We're gonna go to the secret area. And somehow I didn't get hit by those lasers. Now, this one I want flattened, I think. I might have shot that the wrong way. Yes, I did. Ow, jeez. Okay. There we go. Seriously, these guys don't really have the best placements. Alright, this... can you hit that yourself? No, I don't think you can. Alright, this one we want flat as well. I think this might be the best angle to have it at. I believe so. One, two, three. I think this will do. I didn't want that to get hit. There we go. Alright, that one will do. I think that's the pattern that we need here. Now all we need to do is have the lasers hit those. Alright, need you to come over here. That laser gun would come over there. There we go. Now we just need to change that guy. Now let me get rid of this dude. Actually, it's not the lasers hitting me. I think it's the Now, the lasers do... Oh, the initial hit of the lasers can hit you, it looks like. Oh, those looks like spikes. Yep. Alright, because of all those spikes, I'm putting this on rookie mode. I don't trust that. Okay. No, you don't. No. Whew, got him. Ow. Ugh. Actually, wait a minute. You know what? Ow. Of course there's that there. But before I go into that secret room, I want to check something out. Uh-oh. I think I'm locked down here. Alright, we could always do this again. It's fine. Alright, since we're gonna go through the secret exit, it would be better to go down here, actually, because there's a behind walls secret that hides something, so I wanted to go get that. But we could showcase that later. Since we could take on the final secret boss here, and there's the weapon tank. If you're playing as X, you could definitely use that. And get the 2 Reploids that are up here, you're gonna need those extra lives. And that is our Metal Anchor weapon that we got from Metal Shark Player. Alright, we got hit. Oh my... Good thing I had that on rookie mode. Come on, Rant Reel! This thing is placed very poorly, I'd say. Oh my... Alright. That's fine. If it's for the Reploid, that's fine. Alright, and now here comes the third and final secret boss. After you beat both Zero Nightmare and High Max. Well, guess who shows up? It's Dynamos. Dynamo, what are you? You are alive too? I'm sorry if I made you worry, but you know what they say. Discretion is the better part of valor. We now have the nightmares and your imposter. Shut up, leave her fight. Don't be so angry, say. Hey, let's see who has obtained more nightmare souls. By fighting it out, that makes sense. Hold up. Take this off rookie mode. Alright, he'll use that attack. And he fights just like an X5, he does fight a bit differently depending on if you're using X or 0. But here, he's actually much easier, I'd say, than he was in X5. It looks like I can bat away his sabers as well. As seen right there. Also, Zero's Buster seems to do quite a lot to him. He's also weak to Meteor Rain, which we can do that. That's Zero's version of the Meteor Rain weapon. And it just completely obliterates him. He had quite a sizable amount of HP before I hit him with that too, so... Just goes to show how much damage that does specifically to him. I'm not up to defeating you. Man, I'm a weak little bitch. Let me get out of here. Temple is another one's name. I saw that. Also, him. I don't know why there's a Reploid named him, but here we are. Alright, yeah, let's save real fast. And we're gonna go to Shield Sheldon stage again now that we've done that. And I think we're gonna do it with X this time. Actually... Nah, let's do Zero again. Kinda wish I could skip this intro, but you can't. Ow. Again, I think these things have ice physics. It's not really immediately understandable why or that they even have it. But at least it's showcased by the fact that there are enemies walking on them. Because if there weren't any enemies walking on them and it was just the Nightmare Souls floating, that would be awful design. Alright, I'll let you hit that first. we go. Ow. That's not doing so much damage, but it's still in the way after all. Seriously, these shield enemies are placed so horribly. Alright, that should do. And yes, the reward you get from beating Dynamo, there really is no reward. You kind of just get bragging rights. That's really it. So again, we're gonna go to the secret exit again, because I want to get down there to get something special. Oh, that's why the thing isn't coming over here. Alright, that should do. I think that'll do. Not quite yet. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna end up dying here, but that's just fine. I'm pretty sure I can respawn right in this room. That kinda suck ass if I didn't, though. I want you to go up there. Alright, you be down here. Is that direction better? No, this one is. Actually, this is the room that I wanted. Oh no, it isn't. Alright, so it seems like that didn't work. Alright, we're gonna go through the regular exit then. And thankfully we can respawn up here, so screw the secret exit, we don't need that anymore. Because the secret I'm trying to find, I don't exactly remember where it was. I'll be honest. Now let's go this way. Wait, oh, that's just the boss gate. Never mind. Yeah, that's the entire stage, so yeah, we do need to go through the secret exit. Well, guess we're doing this stage a third time. And so the next time we'll do it as X. Shield Sheldon. Too bad about your previous life. Don't be. I was new as a bodyguard. That's all. Maverick hunters are supposed to be able to tell a Maverick from a Reploid. Our officers are not good enough. They could cost us everything. Reploids all over the world have been needing you. I was useless as a bodyguard, and was useless to everyone else. When I accepted that fact, I accepted my fate. However, there turned out to be someone who needs me. He has given me one more chance. And therefore, I am going to fulfill my mission as a bodyguard now. I'll protect him, even if it means that I have to sacrifice my life. Come on, Zero. Alright, now Shield Sheldon's fight, I actually like this battle. It's quite fun. Pretty easy to jump over that, but you can mostly just duck under most of his attacks. Though he does quite a bit of damage. Do be careful about that. And probably the second hardest Maverick in this game, in my opinion. Most people say he's not, but he does quite a bit of damage to you, and his attack pattern is pretty erratic. And like I said before, he's weak to Metal Anchor. Now you do that to him, he'll take quite a substantial amount of damage. Ow. You see how much damage he does? About a quarter, I'd say. So just keep jumping over his shells, keep hitting him with Metal Anchor, and he'll, after he's halfway, he'll hit you with that, where that's his weapon, the guard shell. Anytime those shields are hit with anything, they'll shoot back a blast at you. So you do have to be careful about that. That, in my opinion, is really the weak part of this fight. This part's pretty cool, though. Where he'll go to these 4 shells and start firing at you with his own body. But he's dead. Far from the worst boss fight in this game, but it's pretty fun in my opinion. Alright, now that all 8 Mavericks are defeated, there's a few things that I want to get. Alright, you got the guard shell. Shields enemy shots from a counter attack. The shield, if X is using it, Zero can use it like this too. The guard shell, it works very similar to the Mirror Buster from Mega Man. I believe Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy, if I remember correctly. The Mega Man game with the Mega Man killer robots being Anchor's weapon. So anytime an enemy shot hits the shield, it can be fired right back at them. But Mirror Buster in that game is way better than it is here, and we'll showcase that later. Shield shot an ex-community security police. He got her Dr. Jim. Who the hell is Dr. Jim? He was an important person in the laboratory. Suddenly, Dr. Jim became a Maverick. However, he was able to control himself. The Maverick Hunters identified Sheldon as a Maverick, just because he was created by Gate. Sheldon could not deal with being labeled, so he hated it all. So he ended it all. Oof. Oof, that's a little dank, don't you think? Can't be saying that stuff in rated T games. Alright, we're going right back to the Laser Institute. But this time we're going to use it as X. Because we have to get his armor part, which is in the stage, which is the secret I was trying to get to before. I don't know why the laser just isn't automatically pointing in that direction, but whatever. At least this stage does have a pretty decent teaching element, so the player at least gets used to how that works. Personally, I think the stage is a little bit better as X than with Zero. Just because you have your lemons, if you're one of those people. And I think it's a bit easier to hit those with it than with Zero Saber. And that's the reason why. You don't need to have multiple saber shots to do it. There we go. Alright, 2 doors opened. Alright, in order to do the wall trick that we're supposed to be doing, to get to the next secret, we do need to solve this first. Alright, let's use the saber so we can hit that from above. And once the game cooperates, we can get moving. Now let's see if that does anything. Actually, wait. Alright, that's a good angle for that. Alright, now we just need that to shoot into this direction. Alright, there we are. And that should do the trick. And now we're not going to go in here because there should be a walk through walls thing here. I think you need to fire it in this direction. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get through here somehow. I forgot how, though. maybe it was down here. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's how it is. Come on, no. Screw it. X. Now I'll give you data for an armor program. Obtain all 4 programs so that the armor will be complete. The one I'll give you now is the body program for the blade armor. With this program, you will take less damage, and the damage you receive will be converted into the energy to perform the Giga attack. Please, save the world from our nightmares. Get it, save the world from the nightmares? Alright, anyways. And now, we have all the parts for the blade armor. I think he killed that one. Oh, no, he didn't. Alright, the problem is, how the hell am I gonna get up there now? No. Shit. Alright, thankfully it respawns me here. Alright, let's see. Let's put this on rookie mode. I'd like to get that Reploid. Alright, got him. Alright, good. Let's take that off of there. I just had to do a really well-placed jump. But now that we have the secret that I was looking to get in this stage, we can leave now. Which, now that I think about it, we could have done this the first time around, but I forgot the armor part was there. Now, there is only one more armor piece we are missing. Alright, the blade armor is completed. And we can showcase that in Inami Temple or Randy Turtleoid stage. Because the last armor piece we're missing is there, and oh boy, a nightmare effect. Oh, we have to do it. Blade armor. Probably one of my favorite armors in the entire X series, alongside the ultimate armor, obviously. And this is the design. It kind of takes some motifs from, like, old school samurais, as you can see by the headpiece. But the charge shot, as you can tell, is different. Plus, certain charges will allow you to do a really strong saber attack. Plus, just like an X3, X can do a nice little upward dash. Only it's even better, and honestly, much better controlled than an X6, or an X3, I mean. And you can even dash downward, which can actually be pretty useful in dodging certain enemy attacks. You should really try it if you haven't already. Alright, so we gotta deal with the gimmick once again with this stage. And since you need the blade armor to get the armor piece for the shadow armor in this stage, so this is why we're using this, other than to showcase it. Alright. And out of my way, please. Thank you. Alright, let's go heal up our HP real fast. Can't leave out here without being fully healed. Alright, there we go. Alright, and showcasing our new and improved armor. Nicely. And that's another thing I think this game does okay, actually. This game is actually more balanced around the armors, which isn't always the best thing, because if you don't have that armor, and you definitely won't for a majority of the game, it can be a bit of a pain. So, I guess that's both. I guess it's a double-edged sword, more likely, I think, is the better term. And the dash even counts as an attack, too. So, you can always take advantage of that as well. And I'm almost dead, but thankfully we fully heal. Alright, this gimmick is not over just yet, and as you can see, it just restarts right there. Let's slide on down here. No! Okay, we're good. Alright, just get this Nightmare Soul out of here. I hate that it takes 4 shots to kill them. I think 3 would have been better. And I got a free life. Nice. Not like I really need it, but that's okay. You know what? I'm just gonna skip that. Alright, now that all those guys are defeated, we have yet another gimmick to deal with. And I think we're actually, no, this is where we need to go. So once I've gotten rid of all of these parts here, we could do that first. Definitely the blade armor is definitely made for this part of the stage. Because this is where our final armor piece for the shadow armor is. We just need to get through this gimmick first. I mean, technically you could get the armor piece while the gimmick is in effect, but it's just advertised that I think, well, not advertised, but I think it's just better that you get rid of the gimmick first, just so you're not taking all this acid rain damage and these damn bats in my way. Alright, where are more of the, there it is. Alright, that's not the last one. Though I can go up to the portal and heal. Let me heal, thank you. Definitely could cheese this part of the game with that. And there should be the final eyeball we need to get rid of. Alright, no, that wasn't the right side. Okay, here we are. And now the gimmick's gone. And now I'm going to put this on rookie mode, because in order to get the armor piece that we're looking for, it's going to take a lot of trial and error. Which, if I remember correctly, is on this side. And that's what I meant. Because if you don't do this correctly, it's going to take you a lot of tries. Promise me, it will take you a lot of tries. Alright, we're on rookie mode, yeah. Because it is very easy to get hit by those spikes. They're just that wide enough that you do take all that much damage from them. And it seems like this charge shot also does more damage over time, very similar to the ultimate armor charge shot. Probably another thing that makes this armor really good. Alright, seems like you only have a limited amount of times to use that as well. Okay. Yeah, come on. Alright, you know, you can just walk through to get this Reploid. Which definitely makes it a little bit easier to get to the armor piece, which is up here, if I remember correctly. Well, you can use the blade armor to try and go through it, but honestly, let's just damage boost. Just a lot easier that way. And again, you get a free Reploid to heal your HP, so screw it. And there's your armor piece. You are supposed to use the blade armor to get through it, but let's just do it this way. I'll give you the data for an armor program. Obtain all 4 programs so that the armor will be complete. The one I give you now is the body program for the shadow armor. With this program, you will take less damage, and then the damage you receive will be converted into an energy to perform the Giga attack. You are our only hope. Alright, let's get that final armor piece. And with that being said, let's exit the stage. Alright, we got a few new Reploids as well. The shadow armor is completed. Alright, save over this file. We are good. Now we're going to equip some pieces onto both X and 0 before we do anything else, which now we have 2 more spots we can use. And a lot more upgrades. And I think this just goes for X regardless of which armor he's using. So I think Speed Shot will be cool. And maybe a barrier? I think it sounds pretty good. Or actually, Weapon Plus sounds pretty nice. I can't use it, apparently. Shock Buffer. Oh yeah, I forgot that's how you equip them? I don't remember. Yeah, no, you can't just put them on like that, apparently. Alright, Saber Extender. There, that means you'll take half damage, that's what the Shock Converter means. Can I use any of these? I guess not. That's so lame. Alright, Weapon Drive, Hyperdrive, okay. I guess that's what that limited one is. Hyperdrive! Alright. And now why don't we showcase our new armor real fast? Which would be the best stage? Now let's just go to Commander Yamark's stage real fast. Which since this one is under the Nightmare effect, it'll have the darkness from, well, yeah, I think the darkness from whatchamacallit stage. Look how fast the shots are. But anyways, this is the Shadow Armor. It's like a ninja, just like how the Blade Armor is modeled after a samurai, this one's like a ninja. And with that, the saber is much faster and orange flavored. And actually looks pretty nice. Kind of gives X its own little identity with it. Plus, this is what the charge shot of that looks like. It takes away his ranged charge shot, which isn't the worst payoff in the world, trade-off, I should say, in the world. I think you dash a little bit farther as well, and when we get some spikes, I can showcase something else. Wherever the spikes are in this stage. Alright, when we get up here, I'm gonna come back to the stage of 0 later on. I could do that off screen, I'm not gonna bother with that here. Alright, that, and once you stick to walls, you don't slide off of them anymore. As you can see right there. Maybe that wasn't the best example, but, you know, this is a better example. See? You don't slide off of them, you can hold on to it as long as you'd like to. Now, the one downside of this armor is there is no air dash. You can't air dash with it. As you can see, I'm not able to air dash. And once we get some spikes... See? You don't even get hit by spike damage either. Now, there's one more thing you can do, where if you jump to there, you can catch enemies off guard by hitting them above with a shower of your energy attacks, which is pretty damn useful. And Shadow Armor is another one of my favorite X armors, which I'm a little sad never became a playable thing in X Dive, sadly. But yeah, look, see? Completely immune to spikes, so if you're having trouble with spikes in later stages, just use the good old Shadow Armor. It's very similar to the Gaia Armor from X5 because of that. But it's honestly way better than the Gaia Armor. And another trade-off this weapon... This armor has, which I think the Blade Armor does have as well, if I remember correctly, forgot to showcase that, is you can't use special weapons, so much less charge shots either. So if you want to use charged weapons, you're pretty much stuck with the Falcon Armor on that one, unless you did the Ultimate Armor cheat that's in this game, which the game does tell you about afterward. But yeah, that's the Shadow Armor. So let's leave real quick, and that's that. And I think we could do a little something else for a second. Alright, let's go to Commander Yamark's stage, but this time as 0 real quick, so we can get that Reploid that we were missing. Alright. And to make things a little easier on my... Oh wait, Rookie Mode's on. I forgot. Completely forgot to turn that off. But that's fine. And now that we... looks like I gave him the Saber Extender, which for certain Saber attacks gives him more range. I mean, his sword I think already has quite a bit of range, so I don't think it's going to be that useful, but maybe it could come in handy in certain tight spots. You don't know. And because we have Zero's double jump, it'll be a little bit easier to traverse the area. Alright, you need one of these guys. Yeah, I think you do need him for that, so I'm gonna have him respawn. And as soon as you get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Thank you. Alright, that should respawn him. Alright, you need... Oh, come on! Alright, come on. No! Oh, alright, I think I might need the Blade Armor for that instead, actually. Alright, we can keep trying and we can always go back, if that's the case. I'm taking too much damage again. Alright, go down here. We don't need that Nightmare Soul. Yeah, I think I do need the Blade Armor for that. I could... Yeah, I think so. Alright, screw it. I guess we're gonna try using... Actually, wait. Hold on. The Caterpillar respawned. We could try this again. I didn't want to double jump. Alright, damn it. I was so close. Did y'all see that? I wonder if I could... I'm trying to use his up thing. His up attack. Alright, this Mantis, get out of here. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, that's doing way too much damage. We're putting this in Rookie Mode. Just trying to get a Reploid here, thank you. Alright, take me over here, please. No! I think it's almost frame perfect. Because, yeah, if we keep having this problem, I'm just gonna get the blade. Oh, come on, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I think that's near frame perfect. Alright, even that doesn't work. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go back and get the blade armor instead. Alright, let's try this again, but this time with the blade armor. Here we are. Trying to dash through the stage as fast as possible. We are speed out here. And I guess our question of the day should be, while I try to get this, between the shadow armor and the blade armor, which do you prefer and why? Let us know in the comments below. I need the perfect jump. There we go. That's how I was supposed to get it. Alright, got it. Oops, what am I... You know, yeah, let's take that off rookie mode. And we can exit the stage now. Actually, better yet, while we're here, let's see if I can showcase the Giga Crush. Yep, that's the Giga Crush of the blade armor, and it's already used up. I just wanted to do that real quick. And we could showcase the Shadow Armor one another time. But now we have the health tank and the weapon tank. And we got a few extra parts for it as well. Our trouble's because jumping... I suck at jumping when I'm using Zero, apparently. Alright, so I think that's all we can do for this episode. In the next episode, Zero and X will take on Gate. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you see on screen now on YouTube and that bell button for more. Plus, this video is sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Just hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend the Dragonade flavor. And what do you like about this video, and what do you dislike about this video? That feedback can help out in future videos. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and have a berrific day.